All right, what's going on? So today I just wanted to touch on the big change that's coming tomorrow. So if you have a chance to start to get in tune with the energy that's coming, the Cancer full moon is going to bring about super change. And the change starts between heart desires and what the social structure is still keeping you into. Now, clearly we know that Cancer is run by the home, right? Uh, what's up? What's up? All right, let's get it in. Okay, so I just want to briefly touch on the change that's occurring. Tomorrow, we have a full moon in Cancer, which will represent a change to stability. Now, a lot of people know that Cancer rules the home, the heart, and things of that nature. And it's going to be right at home in the full moon because remember, Cancer is ruled by the moon, right? So, what am I trying to say? Tomorrow's a chance where you get to choose between what you feel in your heart and your soul and where you've been living according to society's rules, your loved ones' rules, and all of these other rules that you've been following except for yourself. This full moon is going to bring about a new wave of courage to do and stand up for what you believe in and also start to work towards that. So if you're looking for a restart or you're looking for a brand new type of energy or a change that you've been feeling since the beginning of the year, the time starts tomorrow, right? And the reason why it starts tomorrow is because it can't go on. It can't go on. So there's a thing about change that most people don't want to really touch on because, there's negative and there's bad feelings, and it's frustration is the first recipe for change. And we all have different levels of frustration that is desired for us to nudge and move in a new direction, right? But now things are getting to its spilling point that no matter what, you either can go with the change or you be a victim to the change. So, of course, most people want to be in control. Some people want to be led. However, the universe is basically coming for a brand new reset. This is the year that unity and strength and numbers prevail, right? So any sort of group activity, family, friends, socializing, any of that is going to be the key recipe and element for the rest of this year. However, for any group activity to work, each component needs to be at its fullest strength. So this is why it's also the year when individually everybody's redesigning themselves. Everybody is going through their own frustrations, pains, identity resurrection, as I will call it. So it's best to kind of dig down deep and silently just listen today to what you really want. What do you really desire? And then once you find that out, you'll start to really, really sit in the seat of where you want to be driven to. Or you'll sit in the seat and make a decision to where you want to arrive for yourself, right? But no matter what, this is not the time to lie to yourself because remember, Cancer is also an emotional sign. So deep down inside, if you're denying that voice, if you're denying what you really feel, if you're denying what you're truly trying to say, and you don't have ways to express it, it's not going to be good because that feeling is going to be like wet clothes dragging on you until another point later down in the year, which will not come the way you want it. It won't be the same rescue type of energy as what is happening now. The universe is giving you the strength to stand up for it right now. We all have a change. We all have things that we want to do. And just remember, sometimes following yourself is more important than being accepted. Now, I'm not saying step on anybody. I'm not saying hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying try to do what's best for you selfishly, all right? Selfishly. So, selfish in the sense of if you're hungry and you're cooking, whether you're a mother, a father, a friend, whatever it is, you have to portion out something for yourself if you cook. It just wouldn't be optimum for you to cook something and then not portion anything for yourself, right? Some people do that. But what happens? You end up taking a loss. So think about victory as securing your 2 feet. standing on a new foundation that you can walk and build on. Because without the foundation, there's no sense in growing. Your directions will be off. Your love for things will be off. So that's really what I wanted to touch on a lot. I've been feeling it myself. I'm excited for it because you got to know what you want to do first before you could love it. Or you could love it and then go into the direction of finding what you want to do. Right? So that's what I recommend. Also, I'll be posting affirmations at the end of this video for each individual sign to help you through. I am going to change the format of what's going on in general for myself because I too no longer want to live in a situation that is not feeding my soul, right? So I'm thankful for everyone in my life, the people who are in this chat with me now and giving me some of your attention, because it took me a long time, for an example, to understand what you want to do. And there's no expiration date in soul searching and finding yourself. A wise person told me that, and I felt like I should share that as well. Sometimes we get caught up in a world that is so full of distractions, so full of responsibilities, so fast paced that you forget your only duty really is to live. Of course, we have to survive. Of course, we have to pay rent and take care of our children and this and that. But that doesn't mean that you aren't supposed to feed your soul, number one. That is the number one priority. Because if your soul and your mind and your body is in that optimum state, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you're going to burn out. Something is going to happen to step in and break it down because the universe is still in control. And I think we've lost sight of that. If not as a collective, I'll say as an individual, just to be a person of leadership and understand what I'm trying to say. So at the end of the day, just get ready for a cleansing tomorrow and start to make your heart be the driving factor. And through your heart's desires, you will find a new home, a new stability, a new comfort within yourself by loving and nurturing yourself. Because remember, water is the grounding factor and majority of this planet that we live on. Water is the grounding majority factor of what the components of our body are. Water rules. There's no running from it. So instead of fighting the current, go with the wave. Journaling right now would be good. Staying hydrated would be good. Right now is not the time to be dehydrated. You have to stay in a constant sort of routine to keep yourself hydrated so that you can think and respond to your emotional feelings, because that's what's more important. All right. What's good? Thank you for the support coming in. So, like I said, I'm going to just recap it real quick before I go. I'll be dropping daily affirmations today for each individual signs to get you through it and help you re-energize yourself for tomorrow. Because after tomorrow, you have a choice whether you want to be the soul loving self that you feel inside, or keep on moving with what society or other people are telling you and then suffer through it through denial, right? So take this Cancer moon and do what you must do with it. Thank you so much, my sister. You know, it's always love. You must take what you need in your heart, and that will lead you, and have no fear. You know, there was a part in this movie called Apocalypto that kind of touches on that. So I would recommend checking out Apocalypto. That scene right there. Matter of fact, I'll post it before the day end, and hopefully people who understand it. If you don't, ask a question, because that's the one thing that we all lose out on. We don't ask questions when we don't know. We feel too hurt or too ashamed to ask. And there's nothing more non-productive than not knowing, because if you don't know, you're going to constantly keep repeating the same thing over and over, right? So another thing I'll be starting, and I'm putting more focus into that, is I'm going to start a group, either chat, email, something. I think that sometimes leadership comes in the role of understanding the importance of bringing people together. It's not always about pointing and giving direction in that way. It's about putting in people in a way that we can all benefit and be stronger together and grow together. This is why people go to the gym together, right? You want to work out together with people because it gives you a strength, a camaraderie that you can't do by yourself. And sometimes you can't sit in the shadow. You have to reach out. You have to be around more like-minded people so that your dreams can happen faster, so that you can be more comfortable. It's okay to lose friends, family, that whole thing. The most important thing is that you redesign a human family that's going to be productive for your soul and get you to where you want to go. So like I said, key points to put back is I'll be starting a group chat, email, something of that sort, where I'll be having a more concise energy to put out there for the people who really need it. And this way you can filter out me just putting out my information on Instagram and spreading myself thin. I want to be more effective this year in helping the collective. And whether that's one change at a time, two changes at a time, whatever it is, the change will empower us all. Whether that's something we can't see now, I can see it. So I have to be here to remind everyone that you too can feel the same way. You too can do what you want to do, and it starts from love. So I'm your boy H1. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Like I said, give me some time. I'll be releasing the affirmations in the following rest of the day. And I'm definitely going to release the part that I was talking about in Apocalypto so that you can get over the fear, move forward with love, and start to build the foundation that you need to have a sustainable home, not physical, spiritual, so that you can move forward with the power of love and become what your soul was designed to come down here and not live a life that you were taught by maybe your parents or society has molded you to feel that has to do with what your true desire is. So don't have no fear. There's help out here and you got to use it. So, all right. Have a good Sunday, everybody, and stay tuned to more content. Thank you for the support. I love you guys all, and we out of here. Peace, one love all the time.